it makes me realise how angry I was still then when we did the film. And the difference now is that I'm not angry at all. In fact, I'm incredibly happy because I've become a granny, and it's just given me a completely new focus, and life is just wonderful.
I'm not sure I get less visitors because I'm more sad than I used to be, or because I drink less alcohol. Because there were a lot of drinkers that come around in their time, yeah. Well, I feel happier actually than I've ever been. Funny enough, even though I'm more disabled, I'm not able to stand up, but I'm less scared than I was.
Well, I haven't changed a lot since the making of the first film. Physically, I don't think. I still walk with 2 sticks, and I still do walk every day. I have a dog, Ruby, and she makes sure that I walk twice a day. It's not a long walk, but it keeps me active.
Another thing that I did since the film was to change my diet. I've completely cut out all dairy, and for a long while, for about 5 years, I cut out wheat as well because I was getting intestinal problems, and cutting out the dairy in particular has changed everything. So now I'm a very happy bunny.
And why is your hair different? Because it's different to the other film.
I don't know. Maybe the dairy was making it straight. I don't know. It's just grown curly. And the grandchildren love it. They call it my bouncy hair. Can I touch your bouncy hair, Granny?
Things have got a bit more difficult since the first film. My legs have got stiffer, which makes walking a bit more difficult. I'm still registered blind, and I get pains in my eyes and a lot of headaches, which I think comes through peering at the world and peering at computer screens. I get depressed, and I'm on a constant low dose of antidepressants, which a lot of people with MS are. But when I talk to Katie, I feel really embarrassed about that because she's doing so well, and I sort of feel ashamed, really.
And then just earlier on this year, I got my own car again. I haven't driven for about 6 years, simply because we couldn't justify 2 cars. But now that my husband's working full time, we decided that I'd have my own little car. So I'm now able to take the grandchildren places, and I'm able to go and babysit, which isn't a chore. I just love doing it. And I go and see friends. I come to see you, Steve, and I'm going to see Katie, and no, life's really good. I think when you're very angry and when you're focused on a problem, it's a very negative way of living. And I think also when you're angry, there's a certain amount of anxiety as well. And so everything is tense. Everything about you is tense. And if you're going to walk in a natural way, you have to actually be relaxed. It has to be an automatic thing. And so I don't have to think about it anymore. Because I'm relaxed and because I'm happy, I just do it. You know, I just get on with it, and I think my attitude to life was wrong. I think it was very negative, and probably arrogant as well, really. But that's all gone. That's all gone. It's a waste of energy, you know, to think, you know, in a negative way. And I think, you know, if you can be positive and relax, then you are actually able to do an awful lot more than you think you can.
You see, no, the worst days are when someone doesn't put something where I wanted. Yeah, I might be in a wheelchair, but it's not the end of the world, is there? There's worse things happen to many people in the world.
So you've managed to make it through to that place that I want to be in, which is that one where you kind of, you accept that you're not going to win. I think I've accepted that. I'm not going to win this battle. But you've managed to reach a point of acceptance, which for some reason I haven't quite been able to get to. But you've given me a hope, which is brilliant. And thank you.
But I mean, as I was saying before, he got very depressed when he left him. Unfortunately, Steve, I've got your camera looking at me.
You were locked in there.
So do you think you're just as positive as you were? You know, when we made the first film,